일단 2009년도 WBC 때 처음으로 미국 공 던져봤는데 일단 남들에 비해서 빠르게 적응했고 특히 변화구 뭐 체인지업 같은 게 너무 잘 돼서 걱정이 안 돼. 나한테 맞아.
So he started throwing actually from the 2009 WBC, the ball that we use in the U.S. And he actually felt very comfortable, especially throwing the changeup. So he's always kind of acclimated himself to the U.S. ball. And just as a side note, I mean, we've been pitching, throwing bullpens and long tossing since October or November of this year with the American ball. So he's very used to the American ball.
Brittany?
This question is more for Buck, I guess. Buck, you have a lot of guys who could either be starters or relievers. You've talked about would Suk-min be put in that category now? Would he be a guy who you give a start to early on in spring, kind of familiarize yourself a little bit more with him?
Well, I think until we get our arms around him and get him on the field and have some side work, wherever receiver he is physically, and get to know him, we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. But we know he has the capability of both. But we're not going to preclude him from doing anything. He's obviously here to contribute, and the question is going to be when and how. Okay, that's really what we're looking at, and where that comes into play. If you'll ask me that in about 10 days, I think we'll have a real good idea with it. But I want to leave us some wiggle room to adjust to him as opposed to him adjusting to us.
At what point wasn't a goal of his to pitch in the major leagues, and now kind of that he's here, how happy is he to kind of realize that kind of dream?
언제 네가 크면서 미국에서 던지고 싶었냐 그렇게 물어보고 또 여기 미국 와 있으니까 기분이 어떠냐?
일단은 한국의 박찬호라는 선수가 미국에서 이렇게 시합 뛰는 거 보면서 저기가 제일 큰 리그라는 걸 알았고 이제 그때부터 그냥 꿈을 꿨었고 이제 한국에서 야구를 하면서 그런 게 꿈이 점점 가까이 다가와지면서 되게 설레었고 그러면서 꿈을 계속 꾼 것 같아요.
지금은 어떠냐고? 지금 기분이 어떠냐고? 또
지금은 이제 그 꿈을 위해서 너무 가까이 와 있으니까 빨리 시즌 시작했으면 좋겠고 빨리 던지고 싶어요.
He grew up watching General Park pitch in the U.S. and he realized that was the league that he wanted to pitch in, and he's worked hard to get to that goal. And now that he's here, he's very excited, but he also wants the season to start right away because he is so excited.
In your time here, you've signed Chen, Wada, and now Yoon, and you also had one other foray into Korea. How do you rate what you've done internationally as a whole so far, in your opinion?
Well, we're making good progress on the international market. Of course, Chen made an immediate contribution to the major league team, and we hope that Yoon will be able to help us this year during the year. And beyond that, we've signed some really good young players. Fred signed some good players in the international market. Miguel Gonzalez came to us from the international market. So we're making good progress there. The thing I want to point out about Yoon is that Yoon is a free agent, okay? He fulfilled his obligation in the KBO and came here as a free agent. And he deserves a lot of credit for his determination to pitch here in the major league because he could have pitched in other leagues. And arguably the 2013 season was not one of the top seasons of his career, but he still maintained that he wanted to pitch in the big leagues. I mean, he could have went back to Korea and had a better platform year and come to us the year after. But he wanted to pitch in the big leagues, and I think that his desire to pitch in the big leagues, there's a lot to be said for that, and he should really be commended for that. His repertoire, he's got a very good break-in pitch that he uses against both righties and lefties. He gets a lot of strikeouts on that. He's got an excellent changeup that he uses versus lefties and very good command. He's a similar repertoire to our Miguel Gonzalez, according to our scouting.